Hey there folks, Nathan here, hope you're all well. Welcome back to Food and Drink Reviews here on my channel. And yes, we have something else. Well, this is a surprise review because after the Tim Tams review that I did yesterday, which was the big build-up video, because I've been waiting so many weeks to do that review, and now it's over with. I just felt like getting just something small to review, just to try and keep things going a bit, because that's the problem with my channel. You know, unless I find something interesting to review, then I won't do a video. Or if I go to an interesting event and I manage to film a bit of it or something like that, then I only do videos and upload them every now and again. So I thought, go on. I went shopping today and I saw this tube of Pringles, and I know that I haven't had them before because they're one of the new flavours, the Festival Edition. I'm just reading on the back of the can there, Festival Edition. It probably says it on here as well. We'll have a look at the can in a minute. But these are the hot chili sauce flavour. I don't know if you can see it written down there, hot chili sauce. So let's get into it, let's have a look. And yes, I thought I'll bring the ugly mug onto camera, even though I'm a bit of a mess today. It's very hot already. Oh, it does. There you go, look, the top of the can. Festival Edition. Festival. What's a festival? That's very goodly England of me, isn't it? And there is Mr. Pringles himself. Very well, he looks quite happy. He hasn't actually got a mouth. It's covered by this huge moustache that he's got. And what do you call that? Is it a handlebar moustache? Huge bushy moustache, which also I think it's supposed to represent 3 Pringles stacked on top of each other. I think that's all. I think that's what it's trying to. I think that's the hidden picture in there. And he's got his little bow tie on, or dicky bow. I always used to call them dicky bows when I was a kid. Cut a long story short, every Christmas me granddad and me great granddad would wear dicky bows or bow ties. And I always used to call them dicky bows when I was growing up. So there it says Pringles. You can see the eye there. Where is it? Just there, look. You'll have to excuse Messenger. I'm part of this Facebook chat group that my friends set up, and people are just constantly posting on it. So if you hear Messenger pinging away in the background, just ignore it. It's exactly what I'm doing. There's the flavour, hot chili sauce. That's the Festival Edition. Look, there's lots of musical notes. Now I believe there are names for those particular notes. Like you've got a single one there, you've got a double one. The only thing I know is a treble clef, which is like at the start of, you know, like a bar, a music bar. The only thing I know about music, really. And you've got the speaker there, with it meant to be a stereo in the background. Can't exactly tell. I don't actually know what that's supposed to be a picture of, unless it's like a picture of a crowd. Maybe it's a picture of looking out from a stage. I'm not too sure. You can see the speakers there. Very colourful package, isn't it? There's the chili sauce. And there's a picture of what they look like, what the crisps themselves look like. Get my finger out of the way. We'll look at that. There's the bottle of hot chili sauce. That's the front of the can. Let's turn it around. I think it's pretty much the same on the back, just a bit smaller. There I go again. Festival. It's festival. I think I need elocution lessons. Festival edition. Pringles hot chili sauce flavour. Yeah, just a explosion of colour and music there. And there's all your nutritional facts and information, ingredients, etc., etc. down at the bottom, and then underneath is the use-by dates, which I believe are fine. Would help if I turned it the right way. Yes, the 11th of, I believe that's June. Is that a 5 or a 6? I think it's a 5. 11th of May or 11th of June there, 2019. So I've got some of them have broken. I've damaged in transit, but that's alright. So let's pop off the lid. Once you pop, you can't stop. That's the used to be the slogan for Pringles. I don't know whether it's true, but all you do is you put your thumb underneath this plastic lid, and as it says on the slogan, you just pop. There we go. Give it a little flick and that pops off. And then you've got this little pull tab here. You just tear that off. We can have a little look at that if you want. I'll just keep them covered so I don't get any whiffs of flavouring while we have a little look at this. I don't think there's much on it. Obviously you got Mr. Pringles again. That'd be a good thumbnail, wouldn't it? Actually, that would be a good thumbnail. If my Kindle could upload that as one of the thumbnail options, that would be pretty good. And then, I don't know what it says around the outside. Probably make it out. I can see the word Pringles there. Turn it slowly forward. There is definitely writing on there, but I just can't make it out. It's far too small. And I'm not going to get my magnifying glass out. So there you go. Trying to hold it in place for a little bit. That would be a brilliant thumbnail, that would. Mr. Pringles. Right, enough of this. Let's get rid of that. I'll throw me rubbish in the bin. We'll bring in the can. I'll get some out. And then I'll put the can aside for later. I'll say later. I'll probably eat one when I'm uploading this video. So here I am. There's my ugly mug. Hello viewers. I don't like wringing my face on camera much because I know it's not a pretty sight to look at. I will admit that. I'm just going to scatter a few of these. I'm actually pretty hungry as well, so I'm probably going to enjoy these. Now, for those viewers who remember the, what was it I had before? Salt, pepper and herb, I think it was. Go back and check out that review. That was another recent one I did on my channel. A load of them now. There you go, that's just a few of them for you. Let's bring some more onto camera. Onto shot. There's another one. There we go. And then I'll just pan it up for you a bit. There you go, you can see a couple of them there. That'd be a good thumbnail as well, wouldn't it? So, yeah, well the first thing I'm noticing with these, unlike the ones I did before, can't remember what the flavour was now, the salt, pepper and herb I think it was. They were very light in colour. Now these have got a very dark powder on them. which is obviously the flavouring. What I'll try and do in a minute, I haven't got the best lighting. I'll hold what there's one in front of me here that's particularly, if you can see it, this one here, that's particularly quite dark. So I'll see if I can hold that up to camera, see if it'll, you can sort of make it out. And sort of. The camera's not seeing it how I'd see it. It's a, looks like a very bright yellowy sort of colour, doesn't it? But these are not. They're more like a sunset yellow, I'd say, if I had to be precise on colour. For you to visualise, maybe a sunset yellow, very pale orange. They smell very nice. They smell more like curry to me rather than chilli. So I think I'll eat this one first because it looks like it's got the most flavouring on it. I'll pan back down again so you can see all the crisps. Now these are going to crunch, so for any viewers out there watching who do not like the sounds of people crunching or chewing or eating, now is the time to adjust your volume, especially if you're wearing headphones. I'll just give you a couple of seconds to adjust your volume. Okay, hopefully you've got your volume at a comfortable setting now. So here we go then, because I can't wait any longer. I'm excited to try this. First taste of a hot chili sauce flavoured Pringle. I'm going to eat it whole. It's warming up. Okay, I've swallowed it. Oh, got that taste in the back of my throat now. I sort of feel like steam's coming out of my ears, even though it isn't. That is not as hot as I had expected it to be. And for me that's a good thing, because I just don't do hot. I don't do spicy at all. I would compare that to eating a chicken balti, spice wise. Maybe a tikka masala, that's a little bit spicier. I'd say, in honest opinion, I'll say that's no spicier than a chicken balti or a chicken tikka masala. Very nice though, very nice flavour. And obviously these crisps are salted as well. I nearly said chips then. Obviously these are chips. No, to our friends across the pond in the good old US of A, they call them chips, and obviously what we call chips, like you have fish and chips, they say fries. So I was tempted to call them chips then, but obviously in the UK we call them crisps because they're crispy and crunchy. So we just say a bag of crisps or a pipe Pringles, like a pipe of Pringles crisps, for example. There's a little fact for you. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, probably happens when my videos come on. But hey ho. Like I was saying before I went off on a tangent, these crisps are always salted as well, so the flavour mixes in with the salt. So I'm just going to have another one, because this one here has got quite a bit of flavouring, particularly particularly on the bottom there, you can see where it's very dark in colour, that's the flavouring. So I'm going to have this one. Very good. I could taste the pepper. I've got more of a peppery flavour from that one. Your classic red pepper taste. And obviously because they're chilies, that's why they're spicy. Chili pepper. They're very nice. They are very nice. I'm just going to do a quick consistency test for you. They have got a good consistency, I will point that out now. Obviously once you start chewing it, it breaks apart real easy. I'll show you again. Hardly any effort in that. Just break apart. Oh, there we go. Making a mess now. That's not good, is it? Oh. Whew. Right, I'm going to be daring. I'm going to eat two at a time. Well, stacked two. Oh yeah, that's something as well. Look, they stack together very easy because of the shape of them. They're like a crescent shape through and through. So they're a crescent shape that way, and then they're a crescent shape that way. So they've got like a groove in the middle, and obviously that makes them easy to be stacked. Doesn't work quite so well if you do it that way. Classic duck's beak. Donald Duck. So I'm going to stack these two now. I'm going to eat them together, see if we can get some more flavour. Yeah. Very nice flavour. More of it's gone on my fingers, I think. They're pretty messy. Well, they're not, but they're not messy, but you do end up with a little bit of residue on your hands, but it's perfectly normal. You can always wash them, can't I? I'll wash my hands after this video. So we're coming to the end now. I've pretty much said all I can about them. Very nice taste, very good consistency. They're not too hot, which is always good for me. I don't like overly spicy things. I was a bit nervous about buying them. I was thinking they're going to be hot and spicy, and I'm just not going to like them. But no, I do actually. I do actually like them. So, scoring system time. I can't remember now what I scored my other Pringles that I've done. I think it was a 3, 4 or 5. I don't think it was a 5, it might have been a 3 or a 4. But these are getting a 5. In case you don't know what my scoring system is, if there's any new viewers watching, what I do is I mark things out of 5. So 1 is worst thing ever, would never have it again. 2, didn't like it very much. 3, it was okay. 4, yes, I enjoyed it, but it could be improved. And 5 is best thing ever, would definitely buy it again. So these are going to get a 5 out of 5. Considering these are only the second of the festival edition that I've tried, These are getting a 5 purely because they just beat the salt and pepper ones in flavour. But I was expecting that to, in all fairness. When I bought the salt and pepper ones before and did a review of them, I didn't really expect them to have much flavour. But, you know, I had to try it for myself. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, so that's why I tried them. But no, these are better. Well, I do enjoy these more. So 5 out of 5. Great consistency, great taste, great flavour, very reasonable temperature. That's pretty much all I can say. Just I'm generally a happy bunny. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've stuck with me to the end, thank you. I always say this at the end of videos because I can go off on a tangent sometimes, and I can just imagine you all clicking that end button or pausing it and finding something else to watch, I can imagine. So well done if you stuck with me to the end, and I appreciate that. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you all. Subscribe if you haven't already. Nathan Hughes 24 on YouTube. Capital N in Nathan, which is Nathan. Capital H in Hughes, which is Hughes. And then the number 24. Subscribe to my old channel as well, which is just my name, Nathan Hughes. You'll find my link to my old channel. You'll see a capital N in a circle or a square, depending on what sort of device you're watching on. And that will take you to my old channel where you can see lots more food reviews and drink reviews. And a lot more videos. And also check this channel out as well. There's an array of videos on this channel as well. So until the next time, look after yourselves, and I'll bid you good day.